It's the Turkish instrument. Yeah.
It's really not pictures. I have some. No, people told me that that was posted last on Facebook. And look at I show you how to do that. Huh? I heard you show you. I tried to look for it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to do it. I can't do you like my ring? Okay, tell me just to show. It's from the lab. It's to put the lab together. Wow. That's a like the lab together. And it had like three of these. I thought, wow, it's a great thing, you know? Kind of on the natural size. Hello.
It's hard with new strings to get it to cooperate.
Maybe one day I'll to the festival. Anyway, the jump, how's it been? Why didn't you jump? Yeah, I just jumped out of bed to find out what was going on during the night while we were sleeping. Oh. Well, my heart was pounding until I felt it. What was going on? Yeah, the reactions. Oh, the first thing I wanted to put the TV on. It's time for now.
Shtabach Shemolad. Thank you, Hashem. Hodu Hashem Kitov.
Was it a big win? Sheva Chaya, do you know?
I did. I was on the traveling just the whole now. I
Was it a
didn't
big win?
get to look at any details.
So, and they got the Senate by at least one in the House.
Yes, it really was.
Yeah,
It's okay.
You know, House. So,
I
yeah,
love how
that's
you
a
make
big
your
deal.
has to be lemons. I love the way you make your flowers. Where you do your flowers.
No, I tell you what, actually, I went to a wedding last week. And we had Sheva Chaya at the community center.
Was she a bad Shabbos? Did you see her?
With the whole family, and then for third meal, we had the yeshiva sponsoring. I mean, there's no way she can.
Yeah, people thought she could. I felt she was
So,
a chance.
I just put some flowers together with the flowers from the wedding. And those flowers on
Yes, that's
the
what I mean.
tables. That's how I have
But
all
then it
these
was so
flowers.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
Really.
Hashem.
That was all right. That was a real moment.
No, they could just have a whole other class right outside the door.
I read the video. I was so scared what was going to happen to America. Forget about yours. And then it was very American.
Well,
I said, hearing. I said, we don't care. Up now.
that was what I was thinking when we were there. I was here. No.
We don't need more demonstration.
The idiot walked.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. I think if she would have chosen.
Did you ever get to learn how to use your computer? Did you ever learn how to use your computer? Did you ever learn how to?
He served in the idea. I don't have one. No, but.
No, I know, I went to classes with you.
Once
We went to classes
in the middle of the road.
Yeah, I tried.
Okay, I'm not gonna make you guys crazy with me not being able to do this right now.
What challenge? Somebody challenged me to do it, and I don't. I can't relate to computers. Once I decided that.
So, let's do this.
Oh, no. Humor. Yay. We're listening to that turncoat too.
Okay.
No, not. What time did you leave?
I wanted to leave at 7:30. and we left around 8, and then it was a whole journey. And he wanted to go in the Bika, but we had already started going the other way, et cetera, et cetera. So,
Is in your phone, huh?
yeah, Baruch Hashem.
Against Israel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you guys online? I hope that you're with me. We're going to start now. And welcome. So happy that we're together. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
Welcome.
And thank you for having us.
You're welcome.
It's a big
Baruch
zchut,
Hashem.
and we're kicking off the new year with this class. And I'll just give like a little introduction for those of us who are new, and for those of us who have been here before. It's always good to kind of review what is it that we're doing here. It's a big question. What is this class? Do I need to know how to do art? I don't like art. I'm people running out the door because they don't want to get near art, right? So what is this class? This class is a class that is to introduce myself. I'm Sheva Chaya. Hi, thank you so much for coming. This class is based on some experience that I've had, a lot of experience that I've had, integrating learning Torah and art and doing art. I've been an artist for many decades. I don't know, about 30 years, officially. And it happened to be that in the time that I got into art, I also got into Eretz Yisrael, coming to Israel, learning about our tradition. I hadn't had background in knowing anything about our tradition before. And so all this newness of learning about expression through different materials and learning spiritual truths and values from the Torah and our tradition, Eretz Yisrael, all happened for me at once. And so it all went together because the input and the inspiration that I had was Torah and Eretz Yisrael and returning to the true self, and the expression coming through as art. So this has been something that I've been, practicing for a very long time, where people ask, I've done a lot of art. There's piles and piles of paintings. I'm also a glassblower. There's just tons of art, and whenever there's any space for more art to come through, it will. Bezrat Hashem, that seems to be the flow. So how could it be? Where is it all coming from? Where people ask, where's your inspiration? So the answer for inspiration, usually I believe, is it could be literally anything: children, nature, something that you hear, something, seeing light fall in a certain way, whatever it might be. It could be anything. But the real essence of inspiration is doing a little bit of digging, is looking into the sources of things, looking into the moment, the times. This is the beginning of the year. We're in the month of Cheshvan now, the first full month of the year without any hagim, without any holidays, and the newness of the year, the intensity and the great large volume of light and spiritual work that we did in last month in Tishrei is like of surrounding us and filling our spaces. It's a echoing not far back, but all of a sudden the days are very short, the nights are very long. It's starting to rain. There's no holidays until who knows when. I mean, we know when, but it's like this big unknown distance of an open road of now just quote unquote just living. So what are we supposed to do with that? So it happens to be that in these times we're in the Sefer Bereshit, we're in the Parshiot of all the stories of our ancestors, of Avram Avinu, this week, and even just last week, 10 generations earlier, in Noach, and just 1 week before that, jumping back however much time works, stretching and whatever the numbers might mean, back to the very beginning, Bereshit, the beginning of all creation. That was just 2 weeks ago. Just a reminder, like we jump fast. You gotta like put on your seatbelts and be ready to really fly through this experience. However, every one of these parshiot it's so nogea. It really feels even personal, because it's these stories of people and their experiences, and with names and people that we can relate to and a lot of people have a hard time when we leave Bereshit, the Sefer of Bereshit, because it's not the stories anymore. We're getting, I mean, Shemot still is, but it's Mitzrayim. It's not as intriguing. And so the intrigue of understanding the self, of getting to know yourself, of getting to know who we are, where do we come from the very beginning of creation to the very beginning of the restart of the world with the floodwaters of Noah of last week, and Hashem's promise to never destroy the world again after Hashem saw this world is messed up to the point of needing a complete cleanse and rebirth, and on doing that also promised, I'm never doing that again, which is a really big deal, as we know, because we seem to be walking the edge, a lot with this issue. And then boom, of does Hashem really want this world to be? It's so messed up. Like, why would he, keep it? Khalila, why would he, and then we jump just from that 1 week ago to the story of our great grandfather Avram Avinu and Sarah Menu, and it's so personal. And even though I wasn't here for Yael's class because we were driving through the desert and stuck in the middle of the road near Jericho, and Baruch Hashem, I made it in time to start the class, but I was listening best I could on Zoom. And one of the things that I heard that she said in the class was this idea of Avram Avinu, how big he really was. Avram Avinu was big. He was a giant spiritually. He was a giant of a human being who could stand up to the entire world. Nobody else had the consciousness that he had and was bringing to the world at all. That in itself is being a giant. But this other level of saying literally and figuratively being a giant, being as tall as 74 men, it said, it's in the Midrash, I think where she brought it, 74 men. He was 74 people tall, meaning he ate 74 amounts of food every meal and drank 74 amounts of drink every meal. Okay, there's the literal level, on some level, something to that, but on the deeper level, this greatness of Avram Avinu, if you look at 74, which happens to be the year I was born, 1974. Really? My 50th birthday is coming up next week. It's 2024. 50 years later, next week I'm turning 50. Mazel tov. Everyone's invited to next week. Yud Dalet Cheshvan, October 30th, 1974. In any case, everyone's invited to all of my birthday parties. I'll be announcing them ASAP. And next week, I really hope actually on Wednesday. So after our class, I want to go to Kever Rachel, covered my birthday, and also it's the week of Kever Rachel's of Rachel Imenu's Yortzeit, Yud Aleph. So that's going to be my Yerushalayim birthday, Wednesday afternoon. Maybe we'll do it after Gitti's class because I don't want to miss that. And then also I'm going to have something in Tzfat on Thursday night, a women's event. In any case, 74. Back to the point. 74. If you look in the Gematria. 74, what does it spell? It's Ayin Dalid. Ayin Dalid is the word Ad, right? Ad, like Ad Olam, like endless. This description of how big Avram Avinu was, is, always will be, is this like beyondness, which is true because what he brought to the world is a consciousness and an understanding of life and a being in the world that's beyond anything anybody ever did before him, and a whole nation, the Jewish people, became this type of people through him, and this way of being in the world and way of understanding the world is a blessing for all the nations of the world. It's huge. It's beyond. It's ad. Welcome. Shalom. Shana tova. I'm so happy to see you. So good. Okay, little introduction, reviewing a little bit of what Yael said, and now we're going to transition into our project of the day. Usually what I like to do with these classes is throw out a little bit of learning, share a little bit of contemplating, sometimes a little bit with a meditation to kind of go deeper with it and understand it deeper. And then we do some creative work where I give a prompt to start, and then I'll add another level, and continue. And put on music in the middle, etc. See if I can actually get my instrument tuned. Maybe I'll actually play a song. But I was trying before. I didn't want to make you crazy not getting, because it has new strings and it's hard to tune an instrument with new strings. So we'll see if I succeed. And if not, we always have YouTube.
What
Okay.
song do you want to play us? something we
So,
know?
so we have concerts coming up. No, it's from the group that I
Oh.
play in. Also I will share in the group and in general. There's actually gonna be a concert in Yerushalayim this year, my group that I've shared with you guys many times, and people have said they really want come to Yerushalayim. When can we have it here?
Beautiful.
So there's a music festival happening. I believe it's December 2nd. It's a Monday night. And there's one also in Tel Aviv, I think December 11th. I'll send the exact times, but anyways, okay, another side point, but this getting to share the creativity in all different ways, this is my favorite thing to do. So let's do this. Let me get you some materials. Everyone can get their materials online. You can get your materials out. You can take a piece of paper and pass it around. Oh, here. Okay, let's see what we have here. And like we've said many times, there's no need to feel like you need to know how to take and pass as well. Or here, you can put this over here. There's no need to feel like you need to have extra special art skills to do this class. In my opinion, to do any art. Maybe glass blowing. But hi, wow. But the art the type of art that we are going to approach here, maybe pass this down. Oh, hi, hello. So maybe for these guys, you guys, or put this maybe in the middle. You need also 10.
Is that yours? Okay, it is. It still is. For you. Hi. Good to see you. I never left.
A little video or something. Sure.
Oh, no,
I know it's so funny. People they don't realize this is the perfect class for people who don't know how to do art.
Yeah.
Maybe I should name it that. The art class for people who don't want to do art or know how to do art. Then they'll come.
And those who do.
And those who right.
I know.
In parentheses.
That was what I was wondering. You know how to do it.
It's also for sure. No. Ask Faggy.
Oh.
I'm here.
Ask Faggy. Peggy's
I am trying to be more, I hate to say woke. No.
no, woke is a
Bad
word.
word.
It became it's not allowed that word.
You mean
Okay.
help you?
Listen, do you mind filling up the water?
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Thank you.
Takes a few of us.
Thank you so much.
Let's go.
Okay, so
There are two seminary girls, they would probably come
The same.
the evening.
okay,
If someone could create.
okay, they should come. They should come.
I think they'd love it, and they're really sweet.
Amazing. They will love it, and God willing, they will
Yeah,
come.
but they-
Hashem, please give the people courage to come to the class because they will benefit. Right? It's actually a very healing experience.
I had also two friends over
Mm.
and I showed them my portfolio. And they said
Nice.
they're coming and then I never heard from them.
Ah, okay. Sometimes people need encouragement, reminders, whatever.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's all good. Whoever's meant to come is
It's gonna
here.
be here.
It's perfect.
But Sheva, they can restate it, it's one thing.
So I passed it on, but we need to
I
pass
hear
it.
you say it.
And I think there's more.
if they hear you say
Okay.
it, it's on the-
Just, can you remind me at the end of class to do that, just in case?
I just don't wanna forget, that's why.
Perfect, perfect. Yeah, so actually. I have a few more brushes here.
Oh.
Yeah, don't have any,
So they're pretty basic, there's no. So you could bring also, like, cause if you appreciate, like, I used to like bring my own brushes and then I just, because it's so experiential, I don't even like think about it too much, but you can use whatever you want, so they're pretty basic. And wonderful, okay, so. Okay, so what I wanted to focus on today in terms of starting point visually in our picture that we're painting. So without it being any kind of very intense art lesson, which I don't want to give because it's not necessary. There's the idea of making something have depth in a picture, having making perspective. Okay. So how does it work? Let's say like without actually painting on here, say I have, you guys can see, say I make like the line of like the top of the earth. My paintbrush say that that's a line, okay? So this part here will be the foreground. That's where, you know, closest to us. I don't know, grasses, flowers, whatever it might be. And say I want to have into the distance, I want to have, I want to have, I want it to look like going somewhere from this close place. I want to go to a further, far away place. So how do I do it? Instead of keep drawing lines straight back, I'll have this hold three. Let's see if I can do it. So I have this the ground line, and then kind of make like a triangle type of a thing, right? Okay, and then I make lines going back that go to a smaller point in the back. So here I have a long line, and in the back, the line of, say this is like hills and hills and hills. If I make them shorter and shorter and shorter across, so I get to the back, it looks further away. Basic, simple stuff just to give a little feel of perspective and depth. Now, it might be very obvious why I'm saying this, and it might be not, but I will share with you why. Because what Parsha we're in, we're Parsha Lech Lecha. And this understanding of Avraham Avinu, which I shared right before you came, but I'll say it again, it's like so gewaltig and beautiful. We learned from the Mea Sheloach about Avraham Avinu, that from the Midrash that he brings, who is this person? Who is this great person? He's a giant. And it's literally described as a giant that he said he's 74 people tall. That he would eat 74 portions of food and drink 74 portions of drink. Avraham Avinu, it's a midrash.
But you don't know who brings it up other than.
I'd have to look back in Yael's class because I was hearing it in the desert so great. So what does this mean? Avraham Avinu was 74 people big. Was he literally like, you know, he would walk up, people were 74 smaller than him? Who knows, maybe, but on a deeper level, which is what we're always really looking for, the underneath level, it says 74 in Gematria is Ayin Dalet. Ayin Dalet spells the word Ad, like Ade Ad. Like Avraham Avinu was a beyonder. He was beyond. Anything that anybody thought they knew about the world, about God, which they thought they knew about God in his times. What did they think about God? They thought God, the stronger and bigger you are, that's bigger God. And Avraham Avinu came along and he said, there must be someone in charge of this entire story, all of the world, all of the details of the world. And look at how beautiful the world is. Look at those butterflies, and there's flowers, and there's trees, and Hashem's giving us the water. God is good. God is loving. This is a chiddush. That beyondness of our Avinu is this like opening the mind of who is God, what is God. And by the way, this is still what we're doing and still what we're fighting for. This fight that we're in the world to stand up for Israel and to stand up for truth in the world. This is the underlying point, is to open our minds of who really is God. God is not some big monster, the stronger, bigger monster, the better, which some people obviously think that's God, not naming names. The God is actually Hatova Meitiv. God is the one who is good and does good, who loves us. And it's a switch in a very deep place inside, because we've been told from the outside world over and over again, this other idea that's a very small mindset of who God is. Like God is big and mean, and he's going to get mad and he's going to destroy everything. Like, so I might as well. And he's big and strong and he's far away anyway. He doesn't even care. I could do anything in this world. It doesn't matter. We say God is in every little detail. God is a Tov Meitiv. He loves us. Where do we get this from? Avraham Avinu. Why does Avraham Avinu know this? And then why is he able to bring this chiddush and this clarity into the world? Because he's Ade Ad, he's beyond. Because he connected to this place of Lech Lecha. Go to your true self. Go deeper, deeper, deeper. There's a place in every person and in every understanding of reality of this strength and the bigness. That's an aspect. It's one aspect. But the going to yourself fully is way beyond one little aspect. And in all inclusive, the understanding of the all inclusive is an understanding of something actually very beautiful. A God who cares, a God who is involved, a God who has a world of tzedek and mishpat, where we take care of orphans and widows and our friends in the community, and all the whole way we live our lives, the whole way we look at each other and respond to each other, this is all based on this understanding, because Avraham Avinu is Adayah is gigantic, he's a giant, because his conception of reality is gigantic. And that's our inheritance that we're meant to receive always. Okay, great. So starting point, let's just give ourselves a little basis on our page of this perspective. Like I said, you can do it however you like. Go for it. No need to do the little triangle thing like I said exactly, but if you want to, you can draw some type of a line in the front that'll give you a foreground, like the bottom third, some kind of a line here, starting point, closest to me, and then some lines going back towards each other. Just start with that, so we have a little structure on the page, okay?
Okay.
3 lines. Be'erech.
What you just said.
Yes, sure.
Adai Ad was the master.
Ad, just ad, Ayin Dalet. Because, yeah, Ayin is 70 and Dalet is 4.
Yeah.
Okay. And let's see if I can, consciousness. Giant, yeah. The word, I don't remember saying acceptance. Consciousness, a level of opening the mind to realizing that Hashem is a Tov HaMeitiv. Hashem loves us. Hashem wants a world that grows, that is prospering. Okay, let's see if I can get a song.
The paper is to be 3 sections, right?
So,
Is that right?
so a line across the front, like matching the bottom, and then from those corners going back towards the center.
Okay, got it. How much should we?
There
need?
are pencils here. Whatever you like, maybe like an inch or 2. There's actually colored pencils here. You could use one of those. Anyone's welcome to use. I don't know if those are watercolor pencils or not. Just maybe check. I think they're just plain.
Yay, Trump.
Yesh the
I've been up since 5
the
o'clock.
Shem Kitov, Kili Alam
You found out
Chassido.
It started coming in at 5 o'clock this morning, but he won.
What time did you find out?
Thank you, Hashem.
No, a few hours ago, he made a speech, yeah.
Okay, I'm actually gonna play a song from my group that I mentioned that I was trying to, it's a very upbeat song, so get ready. Hopefully this is gonna work. Wait, no, this needs to be this, and then this. Okay, it's coming, 1 sec.
But that's a bracha from Hashem loving us.
Mamash.
That's right.
Hugely.
Huge.
Huge. Know that's coming, guys. Know that's coming big time. If you're all ready, that would have been jumping us back a few 11. I have a friend in Scott who said, in Sheva Chaya, I have to find the exact words. There's 2 words next to each other that sound like her name, where it's like bad part. I'll find it for you. Yeah, Hashem is saving us big time.
Big time.
Huge.
He loves them.
He must be that way. I'm gonna play today also. I'm very inspired. Well, I'm going to tell you in a moment. So just for now, just laying out the groundwork for perspective. A little. She's an artist, so it's good. It's healthy. I'll look again. Let me see if I can find it. to do the tikkun on Esav, to have someone who's all red and gruff and big and strong to stand up for Am Yisrael. This is Esav coming back and standing up for Yaakov. It is. It's obvious. He looks like Esav. He's red. He's a bad person. Yeah, I heard. And that's the tikkun. Why? Because he says Esav is going to. Esav is going. He looks. He's a red person.
Oh, that's right. He's
So
a Gilgal of Esav.
He's going to come in the. These were jumping it forward a few parshiot to talk about that, but it's fine.
Yeah.
There was that moment where Yaakov Avinu left Lavan to go back home with all of his family. He now had like all of the children and the wives and everything. And along the way, he met Esav, and Esav came with his 400 men and then he bowed him. He did all the matanot and everything. And they at that moment they could have worked things out, but they went along their ways. They had this moment where it could have worked, like it flipped.
Right.
And we still had a lot of tikkunim to do, I guess.
Right.
Like all of those moments in time where. So until that happened, but basically, and then they went along their way. That crossing of paths at that moment is a reflection of the moment that will come in the future, which seems to be, please God, now, where Esav will come and actually serve Yaakov. He'll come, he's all big and strong and killer and all bloodthirsty and really like, I'm a bigger crusader than you and talking very gruffly, like terrible, like, whoa, like shocking, like, whoa, like there should be a lot of beeps in the, like, why don't they beep out when Trump talks? Anyways, presidents, I guess they don't get beef, but like, anyways, he's so like gruff and harsh, that Esav-y thing. And what is he doing? He's totally with Israel. He's standing. He is.
He's softer this time. Trump is softer.
He's older too.
He's done some work.
But that tikkun of Esav coming, the whole point is that Esav is going to come and help Yaakov. Instead of coming to kill him, which is what he did all the times of Galus of Edom. And who's Edom? The red guy. So he's turning around to come and help Israel. This is literally happening before our eyes. It's Gula. It's Gula time.
Yeah, and he's got Jews and Christians in his family.
Very exciting, really.
Amazing.
I like that.
So that's why I put on this song. Exactly. That's the word. Okay, amazing.
Thank you for that.
So let's I'm gonna read you something from Rav Kook and then we're gonna go to the next level and we're gonna fill out our page a little bit more with the painting with this in mind of where we are and where we want to get to and going to our true selves, because as much as this is an infinite process, part of why Avram Avinu is so awesome, Avram Chesed, there's an endless potential to go there. There's going there to yourself that Avram Avinu did and shows and paved the pathway, like our little pathway. Mine doesn't look like a pathway; it looks like a triangle, but whatever. It will hopefully. Yeah, I just laying out the groundwork, which is as much as I don't want to teach painting as like skills, to know even just so simply, if I want to paint something, I want to draw something, to lay out the groundwork for myself just on the page, taking that patience, having the patience to set that up for yourself, it can make a huge difference in what you're able to put down on the page. Just a technical point. It's a very good. Okay, so the endless process of coming. So what does Rav Kook say? He says, journey people and destination people. A person should not take rushed steps. It says in Gemara and Brachot. There's a debate among people concerning how important a journey is in relation to its goal. For some individuals, there's a great divide between the goal and the journey. Having decided on a certain goal, one feels as if the entire detailed journey is some heavy burden. One feels frustrated and tries to rush and hurry everything. Deep inside one's soul, one feels discomfort and pain. For example, one who dreams of becoming very wealthy may set a specific amount of money as a goal and concentrate all of his or her willpower on reaching it. However, each step along the way to his goal leaves such a person unsatisfied and frustrated. Such a goal-oriented mental state begins to affect one's physical movements until one starts taking rushed steps. All of one's steps are simply an effort to remove the frustrating requirement of the journey. A wise person understands that each and every step has the profound effect of bringing one to a greater level of perfection. Each and every step. This person knows that the very journey of reaching perfection should be valued and treasured, the journey itself. One who thinks this way can find a constant satisfaction and peace of mind in each and every step. This is the meaning of in all your ways know him, as it says in Mishlei. A consequence of this state of mind is that even one's physical movements become relaxed and unrushed. When one realizes that being totally perfect is unattainable, one can finally understand that one's true greatness is found in the holy journey of constantly becoming a little bit better.
Oh, that's good.
Thank you, Rav Kook.
Mm-hmm.
As always, on point. So, so on this point of being in the parsha of Lech Lecha, of going to where we want to get to, this is adding a new subtle layer for us. It's the journey versus the destination people. When we know that the journey, so we know that we have this journey to go to ourselves, but the question is how, right? This is the level that we're bringing with Rav Kook. How are we going to get there? So Avraham Avinu was ad. He was gigantic. He was tremendous. And how did he go? He wasn't rushed. He took every step that he needed to take. Well, every single thing. And we are the children of Avraham Avinu. We want to be like that. So I thought it'd be a nice little experiment, because these ideas I have, and this is part of why it's interesting, I think, this approach to the art, both for artists and non-artists, however you're approaching it. This idea that I had, I think is an interesting idea, that we're going to paint now. We have here, like, this could be like hills or a path going into the distance, like going like to yourself, like the point at the end is like going to a closer point to myself. Lech Lecha, okay? Lech Lecha, you guys can see? Lech Lecha. We're going from here to somewhere. So this is either the pathway or hills going into the distance, closer, further and further to a destination, to a place. So I thought, since we're learning the way to get there, understanding that the journey is what it's all about, not the goal. Like, where's my lecha? Where's my lecha? I need to rush, and I'm rushing, I'm honking, and I'm beeping, and I'm passing, and this. Honestly, I was just on a ride. Someone drove me because I had a little car crash the other day, so my car is in the shop. Thank God I'm fine. Thank you, Hashem, for the nisim. Thank you so much. I was so protected. I'll tell you the story someday, but I want to take the time now to paint. But this idea of taking how about each brush stroke we do benachat, right? So as we paint along here, you could literally just paint like lines going down your triangle or whatever. To do it benachat, what does it mean benachat? Like, take a breath, take it slowly, take it as slow as you want. I'm not trying to rush to finish this painting. I don't have some big crazy goal that I need to figure out like immediately. Each step of the way, I'm here for it. That's the idea, to literally paint that way. Like, we're putting it in our mind, and like the idea, part of why I love to do art is because sometimes we have these like lofty ideas, and it's so hard to grasp. It's like, I get it, but I couldn't really tell you, or I couldn't really write it down, or I couldn't really.
And others can paint it.
Right. So I'm saying with painting.
But
Exactly.
even if you do say it, the words
You do
evaporate
both,
and the
I think.
painting.
I mean, you can do, I mean, listen, the different ways of the expression coming through. We also have Gitti's dance class coming up after. Yael is an incredible teacher. We have writing, we have safrut, we have so many different ways of expression. The point being that any new or different way of expression it's an opening. It's an opportunity to maybe taste something from a little bit of a different angle of, who am I really? So in this case, instead of like telling you, this is how we paint, and you mix these colors or else it's wrong, or the art classes I've been in, unfortunately, like 99% of any art class I've ever been in, it's always telling me everything I'm doing wrong. Like, you don't do it that way, you do it this way. Like, I literally, it's terrible. I've had to walk out of art classes because like there's like, I do it nicely because I'm nice. I have like, but like the point is not about telling you what is right or what is wrong. The point is to experience it. So now the next stage, I'm going to put on another song and to paint, step by step, benachat, going down your path. And if you want, you could write lech here and the Cha there. So our starting point, you can also paint this front area as like, this is where I feel like I am now, the foreground, okay? And then I'm gonna work my way towards somewhere. What is it? Where is Hashem taking Avram Avinu says, "Elamakom asher erechta," the place I will show you. He's not telling you, you know, like on Waze, you have your destination. He's saying, I'm gonna show you, just go. So step by step heading, we don't even know where it is to, and that's okay, because the steps along the way are our way of connecting to Hashem just by being in the journey of the process of the journey. Okay?
Yeah.
Yofi. Okay, so let me put on the next song.
We need something slow, right?
Yes, let me see what I can find.
I missed this class.
Me too.
Me too.
Me too.
Baruch Hashem. Baruch Hashem, Baruch Hashem. Let me see if I can, there's like the song I have in my mind. Okay, this one is actually about going out of Mitzrayim. So it's jumping ahead in the story, but it's the same story. We're going out of the Mitzrayim of our small way of looking at things into godless, from katnus to godless, from small-mindedness to large-mindedness. By what? By being present in the moment, by being present in every brushstroke. Okay, and I'm playing from this. Why not? Because you know the ensemble. If anyone has questions, please ask. That's from Hello. Taking pictures? Yeah. If you don't want just your hands or not your face, just tell me. Whatever you like. I know it's kind of more just taking brushes. No one in an art class ever would have told me to paint like conscious brush slow strokes as the exercise. And because it's not what they think it's about. Sure. Very classically trained artists, all of the rules, and they literally like tell you can't do. And it's not what art is about. Not what art is about. It's a very small-mindedness, which like the Havdil to like Abraham and the nation, like the small-mindedness and big-mindedness, but it is like why would we do art? To prove that I can follow rules and mix colors? Where's the harm? It's a side point. It's a there's the econ and the that's whoever we have. Yeah. It was very long. Well, thank you for sharing that. The song? Are you on the group? Should I put it on the group?
No.
Should I put it on the? Are you on the group? Should I put you on? That's really okay. Yeah, they're so special. It's not over yet. Yeah, and we're performing in Yerushalayim. You should come. The 2nd of December. The 20 women. I brought my instrument, but I was having last time tuning it. Yeah. Please come. Also, we have one in Tel Aviv, but Yerushalayim, they're already here. Yeah, Yerushalayim and Tel Aviv. They've all been in New York. Yeah, it's so exciting. You'll love it. I mean, everyone is all these women play together. Anything, let alone like holding it. So exciting. I'm very talented musicians in the
She's coming here in a few weeks to the concert. Excited, yeah.
This music makes you want to dance.
Yeah,
You go to a dance class now.
so special.
You're so slow.
To get to the music. I'll actually sing her. Let me sing this song. So that good. Wow. Yeah, that was an 8-minute long song, so
Yeah, but
that
I
you
got
really
to
can
hear the
start to
melody.
get into it. Yeah.
It went so fast.
Yeah, it's 8
Yeah,
minutes.
did it really?
Yeah, you'll see at the concert. The concert's like, I don't know, an hour or a little. We'll see how long it is, but doesn't feel like that amount of time goes
Where will
by.
it be?
There's a women's music festival, so I'll let you guys know when I know.
Yeah.
It's
Are you gonna,
I don't know yet.
it is what it is. I was at Jerusalem.
Yeah, it's in Jerusalem. It'll be good. Let's see if this works. Yeah, here's this one. I'm gonna send this to Gitty. Actually, I should send her the first one. You're really right, because the first one's literally about dancing. Mhm. I'll send her a couple. And taking photos. See if it comes up. Well, Hashem, there's so many songs already. Mm. So I need to write it in here. The 2P.
Said you had some pencils somewhere?
Yeah, they're right here.
Listening one.
I send Gitty tons of information to really. Okay, good. So let's take another minute or two to see whatever expression can come through is great. And a lot of times with our classes, we get going and we feel like we need more time. That's actually a good thing, meaning it's for you to take with you this idea of starting somewhere and going somewhere and taking conscious, slow steps, being in the moment, realizing the journey is the point, and not just any journey, the journey to our true selves is the point. The journey lech lecha. And when you say lech lecha, it's like if you write it in Hebrew without nikudot, it just looks like the same word twice, right? Lamed chaf sofit, lamed chaf sofit, as if it's like it could say lech lech, could be lecha lecha, could be lecha lech, it could be lech lecha, like you could read it a lot of different ways. So the beauty of that, of the slowing down, is that you can contemplate such a thing. You can contemplate lech, meaning go, and you take your time with that word. Lecha, also take your time with that word. What does it mean to go from where I have been, who I always knew that I was? And take a moment with that, like taking the time for the journey, like we're learning from Rav Kook. And then lecha, who am I really? Where do I want to get to? Where is this place that I will be shown that I don't know yet? That's deep. It's a deeper understanding of myself. It's a more real understanding of myself. It's a more connected reality of myself in this world. And by slowing that, just a little example, all I did right now was just slow down talking. I could have said that all very fast, but instead I said it slowly, because I'm following the assignment to take the steps benachat, which allows for the journey itself. It allows for the deeper understanding to be heard, to become revealed through just being. just being in it. And in the meantime, beautiful understandings, beautiful words, beautiful paintings coming through, all this great side effects of approaching life in such a way, as opposed to like, just get me to like conquering the world. I can't wait till I conquered, right? No, like to breathe, to take the time, to be on the journey, b'simcha, b'nachat, Tzad Hashem. Okay, so
Sorry.
There's no rush.
no, take it back.
You from Australia, she said?
No.
Oh,
No.
I just picked up another. She is from Australia.
Okay, do you guys want one more song? Feels like we're
Yeah,
still
yeah,
painting.
yeah, one
I
more
hear a
song.
lot of like
Yeah, we
brushes.
Oh yeah, I'm so into this. I don't
Okay.
wanna stop.
Okay, cool. So one more. I'll pick a not too long one because we're already at our time, and I want us to have time to. I mean, Gitti's class starts at 1:15, so we're good. We're not rushing, literally.
Yeah, that's.
And I sent her the same sources I'm using, so I think she's gonna probably go deeper with these ideas.
Hoping is not to rush. Lo lemaher cloud.
Okay. So I'm actually going to put on this song, and I'm going to tag on again to something that Yael said at the end of her class, which I actually heard in person once I walked in the door. That this Lech Lecha to El Makom Asher Arecha, where, so even though we don't know exactly where, like we weren't told, Avraham Avinu was not told exactly where he's going. He was going to Eretz Yisrael. And the only place that we can really, really fully go to our true selves is Eretz Yisrael. So the song I'm going to put on now is words from Shir Shirim. I did a full all through the ensemble Nashim, the group that I'm in today, since I couldn't tune my instrument, play all these songs for you. It's one of my favorite songs, and it's these words connected to the beauty, that beautiful blossoming of Eretz Yisrael, which is the place where we are going to our true selves, is Eretz Yisrael.
That's right.
And what a zchut to be here. And anyone who's not here, we're waiting for you. You're welcome. We're gonna welcome you with open arms. But we're it's a video too, yeah. If it's on. I can show you. We just open the right window. Honestly, the actual.
That one's so cute.
But I
don't know where I'm finding it.
I mean, I'm not in the school right now. But here, I'm like over here. So that's You found it online by yourself? Yeah, there you go. It's so great. I'm happy for you. That's great content. Oh, so come listen first and you'll love it. Cool. Yeah. Right. So her name is Chaya Rachel. Yeah. This is her song. She wrote this song. One of my favorites because it says the daughter's name. Raya Chaya. First think this was? Not a lot. I don't know who think that was. Always up. Like, I put myself down to pain sometimes, and I have like, and I'm like, it's inevitable. If you don't keep it like really far, it's gonna go. I usually notice that I painted when I don't put it. You have to get edible paints just in case. Yay. Okay, good stuff. Let's see. Okay. Great. So thank you everyone for getting into it. And now it's time to share. Anyone who wants to share. Well, wait, I gotta take some pictures here.
Beautiful.
Oh, you did the odd. I love that.
Yeah.
I realized on the drive down when I was talking about odd, I was like, oh, I was born in 1974.
What is that?
Isn't it interesting?
Right?
Isn't it 74 trombones? 74
Oh.
trombones.
Can you pass me those tissues, please?
Yes, what does it mean?
74?
Odd. So it said that it says in a midrash, I think somewhere that Avraham Avinu, it was like 74 people tall,
Oh, that part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
which means ad, which means like he
Which
was
means-
beyond.
Oh, okay, beautiful.
How literal it is or not, we get the idea.
Yeah.
Okay, so beautiful. Thank you for sharing, Biggie. You're always making such cool stuff.
I'm 74.
Oh wow, you're 74. So you're odd. You're the Bechina.
I just became a great grandma.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some online.
Great grandma.
You want to share your picture, Hannah Sarah? Great. Let me pin you, or let me see how I do this. Pin. Ooh, wait. Okay, hold on, guys. I gotta flip this so everyone can see. You guys see?
Oh, wow.
Really beautiful.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Does look really nice. Yeah. Wow, the colors and the
Gorgeous.
watercolors.
Yeah.
Can you take a good picture of it and send it to me, and then I'll be able to show people a little bit the coloring. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Wow, it's very, very deep. Like our goal. It's frogs. Amazing. Okay, anybody else?
So here I have this.
Ooh.
Wow.
And the-
I love
Wow.
that.
Down the bottom is a shoe shop. So we can go on our walk.
Wow.
That's so good.
And we end up at the top with the Har Sinai with the
Wow.
Wow. Oh, I love it.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
From the practical to the spiritual.
Mhm.
Hey, get your shoes on. We're headed. We're heading. Beautiful. Thank you, Yudi. Thank you for sharing. Well, I got to show you guys on Zoom. Sorry. Here, can I just show them? Oops. These are the shoes getting ready for the journey, going all the way to Har Sinai.
So good.
I love it.
Thank you.
Literally marrying the practical and the spiritual. Like so nice. You want to share?
Okay. I was going from something that's keeping me in this world, but I'm mamish are looking to see it further and further away, and at first, my world is dominant, and where I'm going is less. And as I'm going, the world that I'm going to be with, the loving and the wonderful life is getting stronger.
Wow.
But there are a couple of things, in the way, and there's actually a big question mark
Oh, wow.
with some
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, like still sparkly or sporadic questions that have to be fixed.
Wow.
Wow. Beautiful.
Wow. And like the question marks, like the unknown
Right,
of where we're going.
right, exactly.
Beautiful.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Sorry, sometimes I can't stop
I
thinking.
don't know if
I'm
it's
listening.
beautiful, but the thought
The conceptual.
The colors are gorgeous.
Yeah, and I love the starlight energy.
yeah, since he was going mamish toward Eretz Israel, for me Eretz Israel is my love.
Oh.
So that's what the colors are from.
Wow.
Yeah, the warm colors, right?
Okay.
Like hugs.
You ready to share?
Yes, I want to share mine. I'm finally in a field of flowers. And I've met someone. And we're talking, he's making Aliyah now. And we're talking
Ooh.
about marriage.
Ooh.
Yeah. I've been single 20 years.
Wow.
I know, it's just huge. I know.
So
That's why I
happy for
thought you looked so
you.
pretty today.
Oh,
I said
did
to
you?
You're shining.
I said that to you. I like,
Well, it's
yeah.
my Esther introduced me. She said, "You've got to meet this guy." And
Wow.
as soon as we met, it was just like,
Clickety
just,
do.
I've never, really. So we'll see,
Yeah,
we'll see, but we're talking and moving in that direction, so.
Okay.
Okay,
All
yeah.
right.
Continue.
Thank you. Wow, we love it.
Yeah.
So great.
Love.
Thank you for
nothing like-
sharing.
And, yeah, and Jerusalem, Israel, yeah.
Amazing.
Be glass.
Sheva Chaya.
That's a
It's never too late.
Starting to come through a little bit. Well, if I sit here long enough, start to come through.
Right.
This is so beautiful. You've got.
Are you gonna share? You're still deep in there?
I love it. I think so, but this is.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
I guess.
Oh, beautiful.
I guess
Yeah.
coming from.
She is an artist.
Coming from, I guess it's kind of practical rather than spiritual, but so it's coming from like literally the waves, from the sea, from I guess the Australian shores to through the forests and through to the hills and the mountains in Paris as well. Oh, I just love it.
Gorgeous. Marmish gorgeous.
It's a journey. Oh, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful journey.
That's wow. Wow.
Yeah. And it was a very cute idea to do. I mean, like it's whatever the concept of sort of play, just to play with it
So this is
and
like
not
this
be
is
serious about.
this is why it's good for artists because it's really like an enrichment
Yeah.
because it's freeing. Like Faggy's an artist, like she's beyond artist, and she keeps coming back for years because every time there's like you don't whether you expect it or not, it's this kind of like playing and opening up the creative process. When I first started the class, I called it igniting your creativity with Torah because it's this like, okay, we're creative and I have my ways and I have my skills and I have my colors I like and my brushes I like and this is what I do. Fine, all that is beautiful and amazing and it's wonderful. But Torah is infinite. And the creative process is like our pathway to expression of whatever it is that's deep inside of us, the lecha, the lech lecha, that inner song and to get there, tools we already know or skills we already know or ways of getting there that we already know are nice and fine, but we already know them. And like we said, it's infinite, it's ad, it's forever. And they can, exactly. So the freeing up. So this is really, it's my approach with these classes. So for people who are beginners and don't have a lot of skills, it's very freeing. Yofi,
I'm
perfect.
a beginner,
Yay.
and this is horribly structured. Okay, this is very not free.
Yeah.
This is very not expressive. I hope
It
that
is
through the class I will open up and become more
You will.
expressive.
It is.
Yes.
It is
expressive.
expressive.
It
Well,
is.
it's
It's
not really, it's
expressing
too
right
structured,
now.
and it's too but that's where
And
I
it'll
am.
become more and more
That's
about
very
these
nice. That's the beginner.
exercises.
Yeah.
Somebody else know what to do.
And you should, and you should save it and you'll see, you'll keep coming and you'll see. I've had, we're not naming names, but people coming for overtime and you see this incredible, someone who was either very shy about it before, kind of closed in about it before, suddenly they're flowing and they're just painting like nobody's business. It's amazing.
Yeah.
So it's in all of them. Okay, so we need to finish up so we have time to get to Gitti's. I'll just share mine quickly.
Oh, beautiful.
I don't know, I don't know. I did write less Lachain. Oh, I want to see Goldie's also. We want to see Goldie.
I want to see if you could, I don't know, can you see,
Oh, wait, let's get Goldie.
can you
If
see?
I can pin her. Yeah, 1 second. Let me get you. I'll hold it a little further back because you're too close. It's maybe do you have your background blurred or something?
Oh.
Take off the blur.
Yeah,
That's why we
a good
can't see it.
point.
Yeah.
Okay, is that better?
Yes. Yay, beautiful. Can you guys see?
Not really. It is very.
Yeah.
Nice colors. Yeah. Goldie, can you take a picture of that and send it to me?
Yeah, sure.
We can see it. I'll be able to show everyone close. That's so beautiful. Do you want to say anything or just showing?
It was really nice to just go with it, like the triangle. So in the end, it was just like going somewhere, and it was like blue coming down and red coming up, like the sky and the earth trying to meet. And it was like a journey of them trying to meet. So it was just very
Wow.
interesting.
Wonderful, wonderful. Do you have my number, or you're on the group one way?
I don't. I'm not on the group.
Okay. Do you want to? Do you have WhatsApp, or do
Yeah.
you? Do you want to write down my number and just send it to me? Is that okay?
Yeah.
If you don't mind. And I'll just while she's getting, I'll just explain. So this one, just like I was just flowing with this like I normally would, like any painting. But just to share like what happened here, like the pathway, like we said, I wrote lech here and lecha there, and then the lecha I decided to like extend the chet really long and the lamed really far up because it's like connecting the starting point to wherever we're going.
Wow.
And I'm
Okay.
just putting this left side.
Okay,
So
everybody.
it's 972. Can you hear me? Froze up for some reason. I don't know if you can hear me. Let me put it in the chat. Maybe you can see it in the chat. Because I don't, you got stuck. 972. Oh, it's so big. 58.
Okay.
30,
The dance class is in.
74.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Here.
We just walk around the corner.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very, very close.
So,
Like
no,
it.
I don't want. Maybe I'm gonna go ahead.
Thank you so much for coming. Is it good? Yeah, please come again. We're here Wednesdays. Yeah, I just came from Spot this morning. Yeah. Yeah.
We did everything here.
Oh, it was a journey. Yeah. Yeah, and we went through the Bika and then it was like blocked at certain points and we didn't know why. We were kind of wondering what was going on there.
What's your number, Sheva Chaya? What's your phone
It's
number?
972
Yeah.
58
Yeah.
730
Yeah.
1074.
So if I'm from England, I go.
Oh.
Plus 4.
Plus 44.
You gotta wash them.
Oh, the 972?
Yeah.
Yeah, so plus 44 and then
Yeah.
that whole number.
Then +44 972 587301
Let me just write down your number just in case I don't hear from you. I'll write you. Tell me.
My mobile's 07814
14.
389
Mhm.
227.
Okay, great. So hopefully it'll work to send me the picture. And if I don't hear from you, Blinette, I'll write you. And thank you for coming. Come again.
Thank you so much.
Love to see you next time.
Thank you.
Have a great day. Thanks, Hannah, Sarah. Bye-bye.
How much is